Hey Marty, how's it going?
Pretty good. It's just that it's getting pretty cold and Thanksgiving is getting pretty different with the whole pandemic.
I get that, but that being said, there's a lot you can do to prepare for the winter, and there's a lot of things to look forward to this Thanksgiving. You can make sure your fans are turning clockwise. What this allows the fans to do is pull cool air up, displacing the warm air. Another thing you can do is use a humidifier. It adds moisture to the air to help prevent dryness and that irritation. It's especially prevalent in the wintertime.
Huh, I guess. Do you guys have any other ideas?
One thing that I do to prepare, well, two things, to prepare for the harsh winter in Wisconsin is I bring my heater upstairs because the house gets cold, even if the heat's on already. I bring a little personal heater up here. And then the second thing is I always put a snow brush in my car because I promise you will need it. Wake up early to shovel because you're not going to be able to leave your driveway if it's covered in like 3 feet of snow. And in an emergency, you gotta be ready. Another thing, like I said before, carry a snow brush in your car because you are going to need it, I promise you. And the next thing I would say, wear a jacket. Just do that.
Some tips I would have are to bring extra clothes because you can always take clothes off if you're too warm, but if you don't have the clothes, you can't put them on if you're too cold. So always do that, and then just make sure that when you're driving, go slow because you don't want to get in any accidents.
I would say just make sure I have the proper clothes and shoes. So obviously I wouldn't wear sandals and I would wear a nice winter jacket. Even though a lot of people don't wear jackets because they want to look cool, I wear a jacket because I don't want to be cold. Make sure that you know what the weather's going to be like so you can prepare properly.
I make sure that my car always has jumper cables, and I make sure that I have a blanket in my car and I'm wearing appropriate clothing for when I'm going out and it's dark and very cold. Having snacks in your car just in case your car won't start, and making sure you have a full tank of gas when you're going somewhere, or at least half a tank if you're not going that far. And then also make sure that your heat works before you leave and you defrost your car. That's what we refer to it, at least.
Those are some good tips. But what about Thanksgiving? What are you guys' plans and thoughts with it being during a pandemic? What good can come out of Thanksgiving in a pandemic?
This year for Thanksgiving, it's a little different considering the pandemic, but instead of going to my grandma's house across Lake Winnebago, I'm just staying in Oshkosh with my family, and even then, half my family won't even be at this Thanksgiving, so it's unfortunate, but gotta deal with it.
I'm not doing much for Thanksgiving this year. Just staying home and having dinner with the immediate family. We kind of canceled everything with all my cousins and everything, so that's that. My favorite thing is just getting to see the family usually. I don't get to see all of them that much, and so Thanksgiving is one of the holidays where you really get to all come together and just, be a family and hang out. One thing that could be good about Thanksgiving is there's going to be a lot less stress because you don't have to worry about cooking and burning the turkey and all that stuff. And, it's more stress-free Thanksgiving. You can just hang out and be you.
For Thanksgiving this year, I'm just having dinner with my family, and then we're all gonna hang out after and before. I get to spend more time with my family during a time of giving thanks, so that's been really nice.
Being able to appreciate it all a lot more and not having to go outside as much has been really nice, especially as it gets colder.
There's a lot of things you can do during these times. Having a virtual Thanksgiving can work out. Just it being the holidays gives you a good excuse to give your relatives a call.
It's been a very sad and hard time these past couple months, many months, that this pandemic has been a thing. And I think by having Thanksgiving, it allows for just some joy. We kind of need that right now, and I think with the holidays that'll bring some happiness in this dark time.
I guess you were all right. There are a lot of things that we can do to help make these frigid times better, and many ways to appreciate this holiday.
Right you are, Marty. Now, if only there was some magical way for people to spread some more tips, share more ideas, and bring more joy. Like some magical box below, like a comment section. Theoretically, if anyone had ideas, we could help spread so much more knowledge.